Good morning, Eastern, and happy Friday to you. I hope you are ready for a great weekend. All week long we've been talking about the inauguration because certainly it was a big deal. It only happens every 4 years. But the star of Wednesday's inauguration probably wasn't Joe Biden or even Kamala Harris. The star of the show was a young woman named Amanda Gorman. You saw a short clip of her yesterday reciting a poem. She is the U.S.'s Youth Poet Laureate, and she did an amazing job at that. So what I found today was a short video from 2 or 3 years ago. I think she was 19 when this was recorded, and she's now 22, and talking a little bit about how she got interested in poetry and where she draws her inspiration. So check out a little bit about Amanda Gorman.
I love whenever I'm writing to have just all these books of people I look up to beside me. What I really like to do is choose like one word from each of like a collection of books I have, make like a word cloud and select them to make a new poem.
But public speaking didn't come naturally.
Heal or past and will always be our future.
It took courage, determination, and grit for Amanda to get on stage.
You've spoken about having a speech impediment, and do you feel like in some ways that led you to poetry?
Oh, 100%. And a lot of times I talk about having a speech impediment and the difficulty of literally speaking up for myself. The voice I'm hearing aloud can't pronounce R's, it can't pronounce sh. It's kind of sounds a bit garbled, but I hear this strong, self-assured voice when I'm reading this, simple text. And what that told me is the power of your inner voice over that which people might hear through their ears. The only thing that could impede me was myself.
Now a sophomore at Harvard, Amanda started One Pen, One Page, an organization inspiring other young writers to share their voices.
So in a world that I think needs light constantly, in a world where social change is being talked about a lot, where does poetry come in?
Poetry is at the forefront of that, from the Declaration of Independence to Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. Poetry has always been the thread that is weaving throughout kind of the fabric of American and global history.
I straddle black girls' tango between northern ebony blood of my pen against the cool flesh of my journal.
What is breaking through, breaking boundaries? What does that mean to you?
I think breaking through, especially in this day and age, is not only breaking through the door, but it's holding it open so that other people can come through. Will we write an American lyric? We are just beginning to tell. Focus on your path, focus on your purpose, and how you, specifically and specially as yourself, can break through a barrier.
As Youth Poet Laureate, Amanda travels the country sharing her love for poetry, and she already has her calendar mark yours. Okay. She plans to run for president in 2036. 2036? Yes, I've already put my vote in. Is that okay? She is so
what an impressive
awesome.
Young woman. How impressive is Amanda Gorman? Truly inspirational. So, while she made history being the youngest poet to ever read at an inauguration, Kamala Harris also made history. She enters the vice presidency as the first woman to hold either the presidency or the vice presidency. That's kind of a big deal. She is also Black and Southeast Asian, and Barack Obama is the only other person who has been not white to hold the office of the presidency or vice presidency. So she's kind of a big deal. Anyway, she is also, as I've mentioned earlier this week, from the Bay Area, from right near us. Born in Oakland, raised in Berkeley, and she got a little gift this week from our own Golden State Warriors. Check this out.
My name is Stella. I'm from Oakland. I like that Kamala's from Oakland too. I love that Kamala looks like me and I can do anything.
I am so proud to be a daughter of Oakland, California. Every little girl watching tonight sees that this is a country of possibilities. And to the children of our country, regardless of your gender, our country has sent you a clear message. Dream with ambition. Lead with conviction and see yourselves in a way that others may not, simply because they've never seen it before. But know that we will applaud you every step of the way.
Madam Vice President. I'm not saying you gotta put this up in your office at the White House, but it'd probably be a good idea. Congratulations, blazing your own path. We're all rooting and supporting you the whole way.
Oh, this means so much to me. You guys, I will proudly display this in the office of the Vice President of the United States, an office I am about to occupy. And I cannot thank you enough. And you always bring such joy and pride to me as a daughter of Oakland. Be well, be safe. And this is really so very special. So thank you all, and I hope to see you soon. Go Warriors. While I may be the first woman in this office, I will not be the last.
Pretty cool to see a little piece of the Bay Area make its way to the White House. Anyway, a couple of days in with this riddle book from Miss Ibilola, and you guys are starting to find the groove. First couple of days I was a little worried because we weren't doing very well, only a couple of classes. But today, much better. So Thursday's riddle is, without this, the earth is just eh. And we have lots of winners again, just like normal. Miss Ibilola, Miss Sims, Mr. Z, Miss Pierce, Miss Schultz, with a shout out to Mackenzie, Miss Fairweather, Miss B, Miss Robinson, Miss Franco, Miss Barba, and Mr. LaFleur. We will be back on Monday with some more hard riddles, courtesy of 6th grade. And that is it for today. Remember those 4 B's. Be responsible, be respectful, be safe, and be honest. Have a great day or not. The choice is yours.